Well, here's what you couldn't see last night because of the darkness that set in, but this is Carlo Call Shelter. And there's GQ making some breakfast for us all. Anyhow, that's the shelter. I stayed down at a tent platform just down the trail. It was as fast as I could get set up. I looked around for a spot on the ground and there wasn't one, so I took what I could get and made tracks. Now, let me spin the camera. Hello there, friends, family, fans, and Vintage Line focused, fantastically fine and fabulous folks. It is Tuesday, September 5th, 7:30 now. Left the shelter at 7:15. And I'm at the intersection of the Appalachian Trail and the side trail back to the shelter. Let me spin the camera around for a second. Right down there on that board is where the guy Socks was sitting when I met him. He had fallen down that cliff right there. His leg was in bad shape. He was in pretty good spirits, and whatever they ended up, like I think I said last night, they airlifted him out of there through this canopy of trees. It was incredible that the helicopter could do that. But carrying him out of here was not really much of an option. That set of rocks was ridiculous. And I know we're getting ready to do the Mahoosuc Notch, which is, I guess, also ridiculous. The problem is, as you can see on the ground, everything is mossy. It's like perpetually wet. So I don't know if you've ever walked on wet, mossy rocks, but that is a recipe for slippery. Whew, I'm going to have to talk before I try to climb this hill. Anyhow, it's supposed to rain, thunderstorm, lightning, and possibly hail today. So we are trying to get through this notch as quick as possible. Total for the day, the idea is to do 9.5 and get to the Speck Pond shelter, which is on the other side of the Mahoosuc Notch and the Mahoosuc Arm. So that's the hope. Supposed to be the toughest mile, accumulate toughest couple miles of the whole trail. All right, so that's what we're doing. We're headed for it. So stay tuned and let's see what happens. I hope the rain holds off and I can film some. That's what I really hope. Plus I can make it through with maybe drier rocks. We'll see. So do you guys see these little bushy pine tree things? Guess what? Those little bushy pine tree things are located in Maine. The state of Maine. The Maine event. See that mountain back there? That mountain is located in Maine. That's a Maine mountain. Oh man, I'm hiking in a mud puddle in Maine. Not New Hampshire, not Connecticut, Vermont, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania. Not those states. I'm in Maine. Walking in Maine, and I started in Georgia. I didn't know if you guys realized that or not, so I figured I would let you know. Kind of exciting. Pretty cool view. Clouds down in there, and wow, hard work. Man, anybody that through hikes this Appalachian Trail is a bad to the bone mambo jumbo. It is so hard physically, and you're tired and kind of weak, and you got to climb this stuff. I just came up some junk that was like ridiculous. I don't even stop and take pictures anymore because it's just more and more ridiculous. Anyway, there you go. Beautiful, hard, sweaty, hot, Tired week, but beautiful. Thank goodness for some rebar finally. I mean, look at this. This is just getting up to the Mahoosuc Notch. But boy, some of that stuff is so dangerous. I need more rebar. Anyway, all right, here we go. Climbing some rebar ladders. Thankful for rebar. I guess they call this Goose Eye Mountain or Goose Eye Summit. There's the signs back there for the trail junction. I've only gone 1.8. It's been an hour and like 10 minutes. That last little climb was ridiculous. Rebar to nothing to, oh my word. I mean, it's just downright dangerous. I am very surprised that like more people haven't either gotten hurt or really complained or whatever, and try to get more like rebar and stuff inserted. That, I mean, that is ridiculous. I mean, the people that have done this trail are bad to the bone. Like, man, this is crazy. But check out the view. Wow. You talk about praying. I am praying for safety. One little slip and you're going backwards 15 feet onto rocks and jagged cliffs, and I mean, you could fall clear down the whole mountain. It'd be very easy. I can't believe more people aren't injured every year. It's crazy. And then mud bogs on top of mountains. Go figure. You'd think that would run off, but nope. It doesn't. The water's afraid to go down the mountain. I think it's so steep and jagged. The water just stays up here. It doesn't want to go anywhere. I don't blame it. All right, 2.6 to the full goose shelter. Not the half full goose or the partially empty goose, but the full goose. I like a full goose. 2.6. I'm definitely stopping there for water and fuel. I might need to get some fuel before then. I'm hungry. I'm kind of weak. I think I just exerted so much the last few days. Anyway, all right. These rocks are a little slipperier up here, so I need to put the phone away so I don't crash and burn. No crashing on the AT. The name of this mountain here, but man, is it a good view. There's that, I think that's a full goose or goose eye or whatever, goose eye, I guess. Anyway, I'm coming down this side. The wind is really blowing, but it feels good because it's blowing the sweat off of me, so it feels good. Wow, it's going to be a long video day, I can tell. This is awesome. So hard, but awesome. Q's here eating again. You'd think he does nothing else, but he did actually hike here. All right, this is full goose shelter, and we are blowing it off the map, headed down the rough and rocky trail, headed for Mahoosuc Notch. Uh-oh, I'm gonna have to put the camera. Well, I guess I can do it. Let's see, dozer, pheasant, umbrella face, PR and aspirations were all there when I got there, and we spent probably 10 minutes completely griping and complaining about the trail and the conditions and Maine and mud and rocks and dangerous stuff. Not just hard, but dangerous stuff. High level of danger. And so anyway, we all thought like that 4.5 miles that we just did was maybe some of the hardest 4.5 whatever of the trail. It was legit. So leaving there, ate some food, got some water, leaving there. So here's the trail. Headed up. Looks like I'll go over there. Hopefully got rested and hitting the road. Cur Dog's here, and we are going through the notch together. Are you ready, Cur Dog?
I'm ready.
He says he's ready. Oh, I forgot to take about 75 ibuprofen. I'm going to do that real quick, too. Oh, shoot. Slipping and falling. Everybody's been in the mud. All right, here we go. Here it is. I believe this is the beginning of the Mahoosuc Notch. I stepped down off of those rocks right there and instantly hit air conditioning. Wow, the temperature, I would love to know what the difference is from there to here. It is dramatic. It feels awesome. Not that it's necessarily hot out, it's just a little sweaty from the exertion, but woo, it feels good. There's the man, the four-legged Cur Doggy. We'll see what his reaction is when he hits this here. We'll see what happens. Come on. Man, what?
Where's that cold air coming?
It's air conditioning, isn't it? Wow, look at the moss-covered rocks. Yeah, there's the reaction I was hoping for. On the AT, buried in rocks, on the Mahoosuc Notch. I'm going to show you underneath here. You could go and then look at that little cave down there. Here's behind me. Everything is slippery. All right, I gotta keep moving. I don't want to use up all my video. Check out that cliff. Wow. I'm gonna come down and spin. Here comes GQ and Cur Doggy right behind him. This is the trail, the Appalachian Trail. Right through here. Boulders. All right, it is 2:15, so I've been going for an hour and 45 minutes, and I think we're drawing to near the end. Here's behind me of the Mahoosuc Notch. So we've gotten very narrow, and the rocks are a lot smaller, and you just got to pick your way along here real carefully, but it's nothing like what we did before. Had to take my pack off once or twice and squeeze through a couple of low underneath some rocks, and it was pretty fun. We're not done yet. Just thought I'd show. I know I'm not filming a lot through here. I think other people have filmed through here better, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing that. But it has been, it's actually been fun and a lot less work than some of the big climbs. So it's not necessarily the toughest mile, just maybe the slowest mile. Woohoo! The Mahoosuc Notch is behind us. It is in the rear view mirror. Thoughts? Oh shoot, well maybe it's not completely behind us. I'll turn around and show you the trail back there, or up there. Yeah, we definitely got some boulders climbing to get out of here, so let me make this fast. Well, thoughts on the Mahoosuc Notch. It was, I don't think I would call it like the toughest mile. It's the slowest mile, that's for sure. It took us 2 hours to go through it, and that's just taking our time and kind of waiting on Cur Doggy, making sure that he was okay, or a couple times passing our packs back and forth. So anyway, it took 2 hours to do it, and it was fun. It was really fun. I'm glad it's not raining. Oh, thank you, Lord. And it was tough. Well, I'll talk more about it later. Let me get up through these rocks. I gotta keep going. So going up Mahoosuc Arm, you can't really tell. I'm coming up the trail. I mean, it drops off that way. In fact, there's a blaze we just blew up. But look at the Appalachian Trail here. I mean, look at that. I don't understand how more people don't get hurt bad. Coming down that, going up, I don't know, whatever. This is a lot. Mommy and Mother Reed, I know y'all will not approve of this climb. I don't know what to do. I guess go to the right and try to make my way up that stuff. I don't know. But either way, the notch is done, but the arm is far from it. Oh, maybe to the left. Maybe I'll go that way. Kids, don't try this at home. Hello, Speck Pond. Ah, beautiful. Heading for Speck Pond shelter, or campsite. The shelter or whatever is only a tiny bit ahead. So, man, what a day. Oh, phew. But this is a gorgeous way to end it. Boy, I wish my family was here. Halo and the Rugrats. Wish we had some paddles, some fishing poles, a big stove. We could cook some yummy food. That would be awesome. A campfire. Camp chair to sit in. Ooh, some hot chocolate. Although I'm still sweaty right now. But it's drying. Man, oh, it's kind of thundering too. Like the rain is not far away. Trying to make it to the campsite, and maybe even stay in the shelter. Avoid that rain. We'll see. Ouch. All right. Pretty.